Let's get back to Canberra and talk about the economy. I want to start off by showing you what a couple of Labor frontbenchers said down there today.
The highest spending government was the Howard government, and not to be outdone by the COVID spending that occurred.
For the Howard government was the biggest spending government in Australian history.
Let's go to Canberra and catch up with Shadow Treasurer Ted O'Brien. Ted, that doesn't sound right, does it? The Howard government that delivered all those budget surpluses, got rid of government debt and left $50 billion in the bank, was it the highest spending government?
Good afternoon, Chris. And no, it wasn't. They are wrong. I don't know whether it's just a matter of these two Labor ministers not knowing. Somebody may have told them the wrong thing. They've made a mistake, or they are deliberately lying. At this point, since they both said it today, I'm happy to give it the benefit of the doubt and say, well, they just made a mistake. It's the Albanese government, which is the highest spending government in 40 years outside of pandemic. As for John Howard and his government, not in cooey of where the Labor government is today. And as you know full well, Chris, the way this sort of stuff is analysed and commonly accepted is spending, government spending, as a share of the economy, a percentage of the GDP.
Absolutely. In fact, Ted, I'll just jump in there because we're going to put up a graphic. I've got a graph of this. Absolutely. And both major parties have agreed in the past that ideally you want to keep government spending, that's the red line in the graph, below 25% of GDP. Now, in the Howard government years, it got up to 26% at times, but then they got it below 25%, down to 24, even 23%. Which was fantastic. It went up very high during the pandemic there. As you see, everyone understands why that had to be done. But it's come back down now a little bit. We're still at like 27%. This is 2%. Only 2% doesn't sound much. 2% of GDP, at least, higher than even Labor in the past has agreed is the maximum level of government spending.
This is just it. And I think, Chris, it is because Labor is under pressure now, because they are spending, it's out of control, and all the major economists are calling them out, because the more they pour money into the economy cannot supply all the goods and services that people are demanding, so prices are going up. Government pours money in, prices go up, inflation goes up, interest rates go up. They're being called out because the interest rate rise yesterday was a direct consequence of Labor's spending. And now, I think in panic, Labor ministers are either making things up deliberately, telling untruths, or, I don't know, somebody's advising them incorrectly and they are misspeaking, if we're to give them the benefit of the doubt.
Well, I mean, Blind Freddie can see they're wrong, and everybody in this country knows we've never seen government spending like this before. Whether you were supported or not, you know, with the NDIS and all these new programs rolling out, subsidies for this, that and the other, government spending is running out of control. Or if you're a lefty, you say government spending is wonderfully better than ever before, but you can't deny it's happening. It's ridiculous to do so. Ted O'Brien, as the Deputy Liberal leader, are you involved in the negotiations with the Nationals to try to repair the coalition?
Chris, I have been involved in a couple of conversations, and what I can tell you is they have been constructive, very cordial, and both Susan Lee and David Littleproud have gotten on very well as we try to work out if there is a pathway forward. I don't want to preempt where it might lead.
Can it happen soon?
Other than to say they have been constructive. Well, I mean, if we are to come back together, the sooner the better, there's no doubt. But, again, we'll just have to wait and see where it lands this week.
Is it too much to ask the Liberals to accept all those Nationals frontbenchers straight away to come back onto the front bench?
If it's okay with you, Chris, I don't want to be preempting what the positions might be. Those discussions are taking place. They're very constructive, a lot of goodwill in the room. We'll see where it lands.
Thanks for joining us, Ted. Appreciate it. Ted O'Brien there, who's the Shadow Treasurer and the Deputy Liberal Leader federally.